of emotion.
Okay.
From what I see, I think the only thing that repair you and correct you with this line to yourself constantly, it's to get a real love, that somebody really love you and caress you. You never had real love in your life. Somebody that been
My
there.
ex loved me.
One second,
My
no.
parents loved
Somebody that really love you and protect you, okay, and tell you it's okay. One second.
Yeah.
It's not the same. If you had a man in your life that protect you and wanted you only for himself, not to share you with the world, not to let you go and sleep around.
Do you think a woman's only purpose is for men?
For one man?
Did you just say that sounds like
do you think
course.
a woman's only purpose in life is to be for a man?
One man. Yes.
That's a woman's only purpose in life?
No. I don't think it's the only purpose
That's
in life. But no, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
You can have a career, you can have kids, you can have whatever you want, okay? But protect yourself. Women are very vulnerable. You know what's the reason that a lot of men, wait, let me finish this sentence.
Okay.
You know why a lot of men laugh at women and treat us like we're idiots? Majority of men have to deal with women like this. I'm sorry with disrespect, but if majority of men today have to choose to have the mother of their children, to build a life with you, to build a career with you, that you both can build something together for the future, you know? To have a life with you, and you need to deal with somebody that have so many mental issues and so many body count. Why would they do it? They'd rather be alone.
Some of us don't give a shit what men think.
What?
Some of us don't give a shit.
Of course, this is your defense mechanism to say, I don't care about men. Fuck men. Men are
I'm
stupid.
a baby
Men are
girl.
idiots.
I only care what
You're not
someone
again.
thinks
So,
about me.
Again,
all the
listen,
time.
don't tell me this bullshit. I can't hear it. Just a second. I can't hear this bullshit, and I'll tell you why. Because you put it, you're a mother to children, you're sitting here in the podcast saying, I'm a baby girl, I'm a slave. I don't want to hear this shit, because literally you disrespecting your kids. That your kids needs to see you in this podcast talking about yourself like that. You're a mother before you are for yourself. You're a mother before you're something in this world, before your career, before you the daughter of your parents, you're a mother, before anything.
Well, when you decided to have children, born a mother.
When you decided to have children,
decide to have children.
Listen to me for a second. When you decided to be a mother, anything.
I didn't decide to be a mother.
It doesn't matter. You open your legs and you popped a baby.
No, I was trafficked.
No,
and I was made
it doesn't
to get
matter. But you
pregnant.
have a baby. You got a baby. Okay, it doesn't matter. You have a baby.
It doesn't
your
matter.
Baby, it doesn't matter, because as soon as you have the baby, you're not living for yourself. You're living for the baby, not for yourself. Your baby and your kid is the most important thing. You're supposed to protect them, love them, and protect them. It's not put yourself out there and talk about their mother like that, because you're humiliating them. I'm embarrassed as a woman to sit in a table with a woman like you.
Can I say something about? Can I say something about your bias or your mental state? So, you're so angry at American women for having like these ideas of being so fixated on these ideas of, being sexually liberated or whatever, and
liberated because it's not normal.
Hold on, hold on. Wait for the point. Wait for the point.
It's not sexual.
Wait for the point. No, so you have all these biases. You have all these biases, and you're really fixated on them, right? Is that not exactly what you're mad at women like her or like her?
I'm not mad at her because I hate her.
Hold on, because you're saying all American. You're like all American women.
Majority of
think the way.
We all have a different
Grace is sitting right there. I forget what your name is. She is sitting right there.
I didn't
She's
talk
saying
to them.
all these
They are
women,
the exceptional.
Hold on, all these women agree with you. You think they're the exception because your bias is that all these people think the same.
I'm not biased.
You have confirmation bias. So
First of all,
She hasn't said anything.
it's all confirmation bias.
First of all, I'm not biased. I have a better perspective than all of you together. You know why? Wait, let me speak. Wait, let me speak. You know why I'm not biased? Let me give you an example.
Give me some popcorn.
I've been over 60 countries. I lived in many countries and I speak 5 languages. Okay? I've been around the world. I know what is normal women and I know what is twisted women. Twisted women is the one that take medication, sit and talk about their illnesses, have a big body count with every man that can occupy them. She put in herself out there to be a slave and let men and people degrade her and treat her like a doormat. She's been a doormat. She's been literally a slave and somebody that men can degrade, and put their sperm on her, right? And she's proud of it. She sits there and says, I'm a baby girl. I'm this and that. You should not be proud of it. You should be embarrassed and hide yourself. I would be embarrassed to go out to the street if I would talk like that in the camera. I'm not saying that.
Embarrass me. It doesn't
Oh
embarrass
my
me.
God.
Jivanik donated $200. Psycho girl. IDF chick is exercising what's called righteous judgment. She's right. Ontologically, a woman's primary purpose is to be a wife / mother, as a man's is husband / father. Keep wrecking homes.
I like that perspective because it's not like a biased sexist perspective. Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what I was trying to say when we talked about a woman's purpose. Absolutely, you are only here on earth to get married, be with a man, raise his children, and take care of his household. That is your purpose.
Exactly.
It's why you're created. Nothing else. Not careers, not all this other mumbo jumbo. It's
Wait,
to raise kids.
who the fuck raised you?
All people. Listen.
I mean, clearly I'm more stable than y'all. So.
Do you believe? Hold on.
Because you're a
normal
kid,
woman.
you're more stable than us.
I have HL, but I don't claim all this mental illness and depression.
Do you believe you should
and
have
weird stuff.
the right? Do you believe you should have the right to live your life that way?
No. Because it's not your life. It's not your life.
Do you believe that you have the right to live your life that way, to live your life for a man, and to view the world that way? Is that what you believe?
I'm trying to see how you're wording this. Do you think that I have the right?
Like, do you believe that that's your right to have this belief about the world?
I just believe that's why we were created.
Yeah,
everybody.
So
Are you
other
Christian?
people don't.
Yes.
Other people don't believe
So
that.
I said I was an
Do you-
evangelist.
It's
in the
not about
beginning.
you. You believe you're a portal of
Right,
the
people-
universe. Woman is a portal of the universe. You're supposed to bring babies
See,
and
but
have a
that's-
future with your
that's
kids.
your opinion.
Wait,
That's
did
not my
And
opinion.
just to
It
piggyback
is
off
your
of her,
opinion.
I understand where she's
It's your
coming from
opinion of
because
the
in
world.
other countries, America's the only country that has all this like crybabies, mental illness, this weird feminism
Little
stuff.
baby bitches.
Well, I'm just saying, like this. You go to other countries,
are the
women
country
do
of
not act
baby
like
bitches.
this. They do not talk like this. It would be very frowned upon. It would actually be what is it called? Like a disgrace. Like
I
you
have a
would be-
question.
You'd be exiled.
Does the Bible say a woman's purpose is to give birth?
Yeah, be fruitful, and multiply.
Except for the
Honey,
outliers,
the-
which are the
we can
widows.
agree.
the woman,
here.
listen,
the widows,
Don't-
the ones who lose
unless
their
you're really
family.
biblically literate, that's not what it says at
She
all.
asked about the Bible, right? I come from the. I
go
come
back
from
to
the
widow
Holy
is
Land.
no longer held accountable to the same wife rules.
That's not true. That's
That
not
is
how that's
true.
worded. It's just saying.
Literally true.
Wait a second.
I was a
doesn't mean-
fucking Bible scholar. I have a master's degree in counseling ministry.
Honey, I'm from Israel.
I
You
know
don't know
Well,
shit
guess
about
what?
that.
You missed the mark. Then
If you are a widow, how the fuck could you be a wife anymore? Your husband's dead.
It doesn't
don't
mean you
need
get to
to-
go.
you
Wait,
don't
let me
need-
speak.
My
It doesn't mean
husband's dead.
It doesn't mean you get to go and then sleep with as many men as you want and post naked pictures. That is still sexual sin.
So I'm not allowed to be a sexually mature woman who has
You're not
to feed
allowed.
my
If you
fucking
if you were to
kids
go by the
myself?
Bible,
Exactly.
Yeah, if you were to go
Are
by the
you
Bible,
feeding my
How do you
kids?
know the Bible?
It doesn't
real?
matter.
Are you
That's
feeding
what the
my
Bible
kids?
says.
Give them away if you
Are
can't
you
take
feeding
care of
my
them.
children?
No, I'm not. But
Then fuck your opinion.
get a real job. It's not that hard.
It's a fucking real job. Do you
No,
know how
it's
much I have to
prostitution.
hustle my
It's
fucking ass off?
prostitution.
Literally.
It's
I
an
don't give a
excuse.
shit if it's
Excuse.
prostitution. Again, are you feeding my
That's what
fucking
a
kids?
demon
Are
manifested.
you feeding my fucking
is a
kids,
demon
bitch?
manifested.
Are you doing shit for my kids?
Calm down.
Listen, your screaming doesn't do shit.
Brian,
to
what was
us.
the question
Yeah,
again?
I would be terrified to have a mom as you. I had a
Exactly.
stepmom.
My kids are
I
terrified
had
of
a
me.
stepmom
probably
who
bigger
used
than
to
you.
Dragon mommy.
Manifested a demon.
You,
It's dragon
if you
mommy.
even, do you talk to your kids like that? Do you rate?
Bait, you guys. This is to feed my kids.
No, I'm sorry.
I've never
do
done
you
that.
talk to your children like that? Do you raise your voice to your kids like that? I don't think you understand the
Only if
psychological.
they're, like, getting physically abusive
Dude, I'm
with
sorry.
I hope
I
CPS
don't think you
watches this.
understand the psychological trauma that you're giving them by
Exactly.
screaming at
Thank
them
you.
constantly. If you yell at them
I
like
don't
that,
scream at them constantly. I told you only if they get physically abusive with me. Meaning
Why'd
if
you
they-
scream at me? Wait.
What do you
I'm
mean
not gonna talk
physically
about kids,
abusive with
but-
you?
Yeah.
you should never let your kids even touch you
Exactly.
remotely like that. You should train
Well,
your
of
kids
course.
correct.
So when they
Exactly.
do it, I react really
I have
fucking
never-
strong.
I
It's
have-
called spare the rod, spoil the child. It's the
Spoil
thing,
the
honey. Wait till you have kids.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
with
Oh
no
my
dad in the
God.
house.
Oh my God. I
yeah,
want to
trust me, I didn't have a dad in the house for a while too.
So your mom probably had to get nuts on your ass.
No, she
sometimes.
didn't. My mom is actually the best person ever. My mom raised me
She's only
correct.
the
You
best,
guys-
and you only
you-
respect her because she put you in your fucking place once in a while.
Yeah, she did.
Otherwise,
She
you would
didn't,
have no
she
fucking
didn't-
respect for the woman. Okay.
Agreed. Yeah, she didn't
Honey,
scream at me. She
when
wouldn't
you
hit me.
have 3 fucking kids by yourself, who are you talking to?
$1,000. Most of the shaming of women body counts are from other women. It's social
Exactly.
shaming,
Guys
which
don't
has an
give a
impact,
shit.
Taking
Wait,
out the
no clapping,
competition.
guys, don't clap.
You can't shame a man in the same way because they don't care.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yo, thank you,
what?
Pagan. Appreciate it.
Exactly.
Thank you for the TTS.
And
Good
they
to
don't
see
give
you.
a
We're not
shit when
shaming
they
her
wanna
for the
fuck.
count.
Let me
They don't
say
give a
something.
shit.
Okay,
Let me say
all right,
something.
Go ahead.
why is it so valuable to other women to put these pedestals and these rules on what other women are supposed to be doing with their fucking vaginas?
Exactly.
Why do we care so much? Can I talk? Can I talk? Why do we care so much about what somebody else is doing with their Instagram, with their OnlyFans? Why are we minding other people's business?
I'll explain.
Let them do what they're gonna do. If it affects their kids, that's their life.
It doesn't affect the kids, it affects the whole society.
Hold on, let her finish.
If my mom, first of all, my father was murdered. I was not raised with a dad my whole life. I didn't even meet him. He died before I was born. My mom.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, you don't have to say sorry. I don't like that. My mom raised me a certain way. My grandma raised me a certain way. They held me accountable a certain way. My mom was crazy. She was batshit crazy. I don't want to say, the word, but as she grew up, her and my uncle, they were the R word, and she was trying to figure it out. Her mental health took a crazy ass toll. My grandma had to step in and raise us. We literally were abused. We were kidnapped for 2 years by a serial killer. Things happen to people and they don't have the same access to information that you have. You might have traveled to 60 fucking countries, whoop-de-doo. But then if somebody's in the fucking hood here and tell them what they can and cannot do, figures out her life, she should be able to.
No, she's not.
And you don't have any business telling her what she can and cannot do.
Can I say something?
She talked to me.
She should talk. You've been talking all day. Let her talk.
She talked to me.
Well, what I say, wow, that just completely. Never mind. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Can I say
No, go ahead, Grace. Go ahead.
The problem is. Just kidding.
-200 donated $200. To slim barking than listening to these BTCHS talking nonsense. Brian, get desire under control. She ain't even wearing bra today.
Oh my God, can you tell?
I forgot my pasty.
Can I respond to what she
hot,
asked me and told me?
Well, let's let Grace go,
Yes.
then you can go, and then we'll. Yeah.
The problem is it's not anyone telling other women what to do, not saying you should do this, you should do this. It's just it does affect other women. I don't do OnlyFans. I don't do that kind of stuff. If you do it, whatever. But it's also like you guys have to understand what that brings to the rest of the culture, the rest of society. That means men are able to get that of women whenever they want. So when they want an actual Christian, whatever kind of woman they want, or
we're not about to say Christian.
Okay, fine. Then I'll take back
Let's
Christian.
leave
Then
the
I'll
religion shit out of it.
Yeah, get this
Just
religion.
period.
Yeah.
I don't think-
2024, you guys.
Everybody doesn't have the same religion, so we
Just because
cannot
you
go
were
off
born
of
a
that.
certain way and you believe a
can't.
woman's
Exactly.
purpose on
I
earth is to
said
give
one
birth
word,
is
and I
It's
got
not. It's not the
four
point.
women
You guys
yelling
don't
at
get the
me.
point.
Guys, let her finish. Let her finish. You guys can respond after she's done. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just want to say, I said Christian, and you guys got so offended by that. That's how I partake.
over it.
Can I talk? I'm sorry. I'm just saying, by you doing OnlyFans or anyone doing OnlyFans, it ruins the rest of us women trying to hold
You
our...
guys aren't going to know
Can I
how to
talk,
squirt.
please?
You're not going to know how to squirt because you don't have a mommy teaching you.
Just shut up, dude.
Wait, what does squirting have to do
She teaches
with
people
this
how to squirt.
conversation?
Oh my God.
Leave the squirting out of it.
Sex
This is what-
Why don't we?
tutorials for the youth of America.
She's arguing...
All the stuff that you didn't learn in your public education.
She's talking to
I
a
teach you.
19-year-old about this. This is... I'm
You're
sorry.
19, girl. Are you a virgin?
No, I'm not. But you don't get to talk to me about
How
that.
was it? Well, how
Can
was
I
it?
stop? Can you stop asking me about my
how's your sex
sexual life? I'm not
Desiree,
talking to you
you
about
gotta
this.
let-
Why does it always have to be
Desiree,
sex? I
hold
don't
on.
understand.
Sex is life.
Desiree, you gotta
How do you
stop
think you got-
interrupting.
How do
Let
you think
Grace
you got
finish.
here, girls?
That's her.
How do you think we got here?
Grace, finish her point.
Hold on, Desiree. Let Grace finish her point. Go ahead, Grace.
My only point is, if you continue doing that, you ruin what men's vision of women
Exactly.
is.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank
so then
you.
when,
Thank you.
when us
Men think that we're
Can I-
nasty
De-
whores.
Desiree,
I'm not
Desiree,
talking. No, I'm
Desiree.
done. She's
Hold on.
bro.
Desiree.
Can someone donate?
You're just being.
Desiree.
Mute the
No, just leave, wait, just leave the mic. Just leave it where it is. God damn, get your little dog paws off that thing.
The dog is scared.
I'm not offended by that at all.
Finish, Grace,
It's
please.
just like it ruins the rest of the outside world, people who don't go to OnlyFans, who don't go to porn, who don't do this stuff.
Desiree,
It ruins the rest.
Let her finish. Go ahead.
It ruins the rest of the world that's perceived, our society, because now everyone is being used to, oh, I don't need a good woman. I can just go off and find whatever I want on there. And then it just, like, it ruins it. I've said it so many times now because she doesn't
I want to respond to what she told
Q
me.
Riley, let her speak.
I just feel like that's a very small version of thinking.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can
It's
I
not.
finish?
Let her finish. Let her finish.
I feel like it's a small version of thinking because you're thinking from your perspective, right? You're thinking like, okay, this is ruining how men treat us. But the oldest job in
Oh my God.
the oldest job in human society has been prostitution.
Erroneous.
Literally.
Erroneous.
It's literally true, and it's
No.
something that a woman can
Desiree.
always fall back on.
Desiree, stop talking.
Desiree,
Wait,
my
well, hold on.
girl.
Let's actually explore this claim that
My girl.
prostitution is the
It's not true.
oldest
Yes,
profession.
yes.
So what was the
Because
job
women-
of the guy who paid the prostitute?
No.
Fisherman?
Yeah,
Maybe
anything.
fisherman's the oldest.
Anything.
Probably fisherman's the oldest
I would
profession.
say,
Brian.
say
Hunter.
Manning,
Hunter.
For women,
doing
Brian.
man shit,
for women,
doing
it
man
was
shit.
prostitution. It was marrying a rich
How do you
husband.
know that?
A rich man.
But that is a form of prostitution.
Exactly. You don't love him.
Can I talk? Marrying back in the day was the currency. In Africa, like in Zimbabwe, my friend told me his family would pay another family so that they can get married. You had to come to the family with cattle. You had to come to the family with some kind
Even
of
today,
currency
yes.
Right.
before you
are
married
so
them.
right. We got to bring it back. I will only date a woman who brings 10 sheep. If a woman does not bring 10 goats,
that's what they
to the
used to-
fucking
I'm a total farm
relationship,
girl.
it's fucking
I'm
over.
a farm girl,
bro.
Brian. I had only chickens.
Bring a
do it.
fucking
What about
dowry.
goats?
Bring a
Goats.
tractor.
All you got is
10
your
goats,
pussy.
10
That's
sheep,
all you could
a
sell
dozen
back in
cows.
the day.
But
Titties.
I need some motherfucking.
A fat ass.
I need some chickens
I have a
too.
question for this
labia?
side of the table.
Yes.
So
I want to
you
respond.
guys hold yourselves to like a really high standard, right? Like you.
Modesty, morals.
Yeah. You hold yourself to a really high standard, right? You guys are very modest, moral women,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
So why do you care about men who don't have that hold themselves
Can I
to that
answer,
same
please?
ability?
Wait,
why do you
let people
care?
finish. Let her
Why do you
finish.
care about men who fall victim to women who do OnlyFans when they're not holding themselves to the same moral standard that you are? You don't. Those men don't deserve you. Those men don't deserve you. Why do you want them?
Oh my God.
But they deserve you.
I want to
Are you
answer
asking?
this.
So I would kind of give it just an example, and it's not as extreme, but it does trickle down. Look at like the Kardashians and what they've done to our generation and how people, the body dysmorphia and all that. When you add in pornography, boys, when they're young and stuff, they are finding pornography a lot younger, and pornography is ruining relationships. You can laugh.
I know,
but
I actually don't
I'm
watch
just,
porn.
I'm just
I'm
telling
on your
y'all
side
right
with
now,
porn.
y'all are going to be sick when that sky breaks open and Jesus is coming back in Revelation. No, I'm telling you, y'all are going to be sick. No, for real.
I'll walk out of here.
I'm saying
It's old school. It's just
Can
old
I?
school.
y'all are going to be
Remember
sick.
the cult?
Amen. You're like the
Amen.
reason I stopped being
And the
Christian.
Kool-Aid.
I went to a Christian high school my whole
It's the
life.
Kool-Aid.
And
Oh
that
my
shit
God.
was literally
What
a
are they?
cult.
What's the
Can
Kool-Aid?
we talk about
Can I-
it?
can I-
Are you
Are
saying
you
I
saying-
don't sin on earth? Are you
I'm not saying I don't
Brian,
say
I
I
wanna
shot short.
respond.
That's not what I said.
It's a
See, you
split.
twisted.
But you
I
didn't
wanna
answer
respond.
the
Hold on,
question.
hold on.
because no one would let me.
Okay.
Okay, so it's kind of like Kylie Jenner. Look at what it's done to body dysmorphia.
Someone's jealous. Damn.
Let her talk.
That's not what I'm
She's
saying.
not
I'm not
jealous.
jealous.
Yeah, no. Just let it talk.
Look at what it's done to young girls and how they view themselves. That's kind of the example that I would like relate it to with the pornography and all the over sexualization and multiple partners and situationships where back in the day, you know, our parents, they'd get married, they'd stay married. People don't stay married anymore. It is affecting our society.
What if you don't meet your man?
I
What if you
want
don't
to
have a
say
man?
something. You
I mean,
said
not
something. I want
everyone
to
will,
respond
but I'm
to
just,
you, okay?
I'm just saying that's how it affects society.
You didn't find a husband in a reasonable amount of time. Like,
Get
what
him.
the fuck
I want
is this?
to.
The
I want to
1500s?
respond to
We're spinsters.
Riley. I want to respond to Riley. Okay. First of all, my dad was sitting in jail for murder. I grew up in a worst ghetto that you can imagine. In the Middle East is the most dangerous place that you can
Hi,
imagine.
Dominic.
So because she said, oh, you travel 50 miles. I'm not a privilege. Okay. I did everything on my own. So that's first. Second thing, when you say, oh, let everybody do what they want, da 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 da. What she said that it's affecting women's. When I try to go on dates, okay, and I look young to my age, I cannot date guys because they think I'm an OnlyFan, I'm a privileged, I'm a gold digger, I want a Chanel bag, I want this. When I tell them I don't have I'm not going, bless you, to the bed until it's a serious relationship. They say, what are you, a 20-year-old? I can get a 20-year-old. I don't need you. You understand? Wait, let me finish. My point is, okay, the us as women, if you don't value your body, you're a beautiful young woman, you have a great voice, you come from a difficult place and you made something out of yourself, and I'm sure you're going to be a big star, right? If you don't take your body and treat it like a temple, that you respect yourself and value yourself, not just because you have a chemistry, you're going to go in with someone to bed, okay? Because chemistry, it's not everything. You can have chemistry with 100 guys. The most important thing is to, say, this guy is not good, this guy is not good for that. To find that guy that literally gonna protect you, provide to you, treat you like you.
What if you can't find him?
Wait a second. If you
don't find
I'll
him.
explain that too.
You don't
if
just
you're
sleep with
gonna have this,
everybody?
wait. If
I'm
you're gonna
not-
have,
I'm not- I'm
if you're
not
gonna
sexual
have,
like
wait,
that,
if you're gonna have conversations like that in front of men, right? More you're gonna have conversations like this in front of men, that men gonna know how you're speaking about your mental health. Men gonna stay away because men doesn't want to deal with drama. Men want to come home at the end of the day. They don't want to hear your nagging. They don't want you to be lazy. They don't want to hear all
That
this.
goes against your claim about how a man
Hold on,
should
let her
do
finish.
Let me
Let her
finish.
finish.
It doesn't go against my claim. A woman could be strong, could have a career, right? And she doesn't have to be a doormat or a slave. She could be strong, she could have a career, she could be amazing, respect herself, and have crazy, dirty sex in the bedroom with her men, not with every other guy. You understand? Because the problem here that they think if they have a chemistry with that man, they'll give him everything. No, you can have all the sex you want, and it could be as dirty as it gets, but it has to be with one man that respect you and protect you, not with every random guy. Like she said, I feel sorry for her. If she was my daughter, I would never let her do that. If God forbid my son dates somebody like you, sorry, without being disrespectful, I would not speak with them anymore.
I agree. Sorry, go next. But I totally agree. Because
What do you mean,
that
my
is,
God?
No. I totally agree that
That's
that's
just
your
rough.
standard.
It's not rough.
That's your standard
It's
for
true.
people.
I would be
Homosexual.
embarrassed if you
Son's
would have to be in my
homosexual.
Shabbat dinner and you would speak like that. I
You're
would
gonna
disown my
dishonor
son.
children.
Hold on. This is your standard for women that your son would date, and you're allowed to have that standard.
It's not
and
a standard, it's
And
for
there
any
are
woman.
no. And there are women out there that meet that standard.
That they're dumb,
All
they're
these-
stupid.
No. All these. Do you think all of them are stupid? Do they not meet
No,
your
they're
standards?
not stupid. The women that
Exactly.
think like you.
There are women sitting next to you.
Women that think like you.
But
Wait.
I'm not looking for a
Women
man like
that
your
you
son,
don't
and
need
I'm
to
not
look-
looking for
You're
people
not
like
looking
you.
for men
I'm
because
looking
you know,
for people who are
you
like
know
me.
that high standard man will never
am-
date you. That's why you're not looking for
I
them.
am
High
looking for
standard
people
men
like
want a
me.
woman like this. No, they don't want women like this. I'm sorry, you want to hear the truth
So
in the
why
face?
are you single then?
I'm not single. I'm just not putting my relationship out there. I don't want people
Okay.
to know my relationship.
Okay.
I never put my relationship online because I don't want
So-
people to know
but
nothing
here's
about
the thing-
my
here's
relationship.
the thing about
I was
people.
married for 11 years, by the way.
In order, okay, was married for 11 years.
Yes.
How did that end?
How did that end?
I don't want to pry if it was like.
No, it's personal. It ends, but we're really good friends and everything. It was in the Middle East. Doesn't matter. But I still respect him. I'm friends with his wife. I don't
I
have
still
this.
respect my ex.
No,
My ex
but I'm
respects
saying
me.
if you ever want to have kids and you want to have a healthy relationship,
I don't want kids.
You know that now. But when you be 50 or 40, sitting alone in your bedroom, patting your dog and saying, "Ooh, baby,
Brian,
baby,"
is that
I
your
don't have-
fucking
you're gonna be
emotional-
so sorry, or you don't want to be like
Hypocrite.
her, having kids and being a mental case.
Brian's a
everywhere she goes.
hypocrite. He has his phone out. It went off. It's
Again?
not even on silent.
Shut up.
You don't want to. You don't want to compare yourself to her.
I'll turn it on.
You are comparing
Silent.
yourself.
My point.
Silent.
You're comparing
point is
yourself to
that
her when she's
if
coming
you-
online and embarrassing the hell out of her kids and
If you
herself.
want a certain type of man, why are you so
Hi, kids.
angry when men who
Hi,
don't
kids, if
meet
you're
your
watching.
standards don't meet your standards?
No,
Why
it's
are
not
you
about
so-
men not meeting my standard. Oh
They
my God, you're
aren't
so
meeting your
narrow-minded.
standard.
No, it's not about that.
That's what you
Look
just
at
said.
Brian for a second. He's sitting there. If he have to choose from all the women here, he's barely have a decision to choose because most women are mentally ill. You don't understand?
Okay.
Why is Brian? Why is that
No, I know. Interesting observation.
The monologue can only go on for 30 seconds, bitch. We got guys watching this.
You went 2 hours and showed me your butt last week.
You feel very proud of you.
You
feel very proud of you because you think every man that you had, they liked you so much.
They don't.
No.
They don't want nothing from
Wait,
you.
hold on.
But
Wait, you said you are hotter than Sheena?
Yeah.
Yo, chat. If you had to pick one girl, chat. Desiree. Desiree, So it's Desiree
You
or
loved it.
Sheena. I'm saying Sheena?
Yeah,
Sheena. Desiree, how tall are you?
4'11".
I'm 5'6".
Okay,
feel
we
like
got
you get it
Sheena versus Desiree. So just type
Are we doing
Sheena
cup
or
size?
Desiree in the
what
chat.
about cup size?
Button in the
waist
comments.
size,
No.
weight. Are we doing the
Just
whole?
face
Honestly, I'm not even in a competition.
Sheena.
She could be hotter
Bro,
than me.
Every.
Come on.
Yep.
She could be hotter
out
than
to
me.
Sheena.
I mean, I know I have a lot more
Twitch and
value
then
than
show
just
us
my
the chat
body.
on the
Those
Twitch. Go
those
to
are your
Twitch.
men. Are those the type
Can I
of
say
men
one-
that
can I
you
say
want the
something?
ones that
Quick.
are watching this
I'm
podcast?
dating only high value men.
Quick.
Do you not think the people that watch this podcast are high value men?
Do you have it?
I don't know them. But I'm
But
sure it's a high
look
value
at
man.
all the men
and I'm
that are
sure,
interested.
and
Keep
I'm sure
typing.
these
Sheena?
men like how I think
You
they're high
don't-
value
I
yeah,
men.
you don't
open it
think
up. Hold
these
on.
men
I gotta
are
open it
interested
up.
in
Don't-
you?
Not yet, Nick. Hold on.
Jivanik
The dog over
donated
Done.
I'm opening it up to the whole chat.
$200.
Dang, the
Wasting
dog over
$200
I know, I
just
saw
to
that
say
too.
a home is smashing us.
Same.
What is that? What does that mean?
That's
Okay.
I can't
All right,
see.
can you pull the chat
I
up?
can see.
Because I gotta read these. I'm trying to learn the vernacular of the
No, just-
youth. Can we pull up like Urban
The pop-up-
Dictionary?
No, bro,
I feel like
bro.
my
Pull
point.
Pull the
mean?
Twitch
Sheena.
window up. Move the chat to the Twitch window.
Kick Desiree. Oh,
that make
somebody
sense?
pull me.
I'm not in competition. You can be hotter
Okay, you
than
know
me.
how
I
we go
really
to
don't
Twitch.
care.
Hold
Honestly.
on.
Ulysses the Pagan donated $200. Sheena, of course, beautiful and gets the fact when I get home I just want peace.
Okay, hide the Twitch chat. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh my God, you almost. Okay. You got to go to Twitch. And then that pop up that you had, the YouTube pop out chat, you got to put it on the screen. Does that make sense?
Right there.
So you drag that over, show us the Twitch. Guys, twitch.tv/whatever, drop us a follow. Can you make it bigger? Yeah.